Hi everybody, let's take a look at some stuff in NDO really quick. So basically the question we've got now is, so I created a project, but how do I reload it? How do I get back into it? And so I've got a folder here, assignment 4, and that's the project, the medieval door. So if I go ahead and click the NDO here in Quixel, I don't have a load project option like I do when I'm using DDO. DDO, I have this load project, and I can just load the project. NDO doesn't have one of those. So how do I get back into my NDO project? Okay, well, we have a folder where all of our assignment stuff is. So if I open this up, I find the original JPEG as a reference for that medieval door. Here's the OBJ of that door. Here's the UV template for that door. Here's the assignment description. And then this A4 dash thing, this is a folder that was created by NDO when we created our NDO project. If I go into here, I've got two files, right? And then I've got this previewer thing right here. And this previewer thing, if I were to just kind of look around in here, and I'm just kind of trying to explain some stuff that's going on here, notice it contains an OBJ file, right? And that's 1 kilobyte, right? And this one is 1 kilobyte. That OBJ file is the OBJ file that we're using. It's a reference to it. It also has this TGA file. Let me load this TGA file over here real quick. Notice this TGA file is completely blank. This is the normal map that is actually applied by 3Do. So this preview folder is what's used by 3Do to actually display information. So this normal map right here is what's going to be created. Now, we have two files out here. So I'm going to grab this pcube1 normal, which happens to exactly match the name of this one that's inside that folder. So I'm just going to pull this over here. I'm going to close that. Notice this is blank also. Interesting. Okay. Let's close out of there. And this medieval door, I'm going to pull this one over here. Notice this one has all of my medieval door normal map information, including these layers. So what happened? What happened is file save as in Photoshop allows you to rename this file to whatever you want. However, NDO is actually relying on this naming scheme right here. So I'm going to do a quick fix here. And this fix is going to be this pcube1 normal that I just showed has absolutely nothing in it. I'm going to delete that. And then I'm going to rename this one here to be, let's see, and I don't remember what it is I'm doing. pcube1 normal. Okay, there we go. Yeah, see this name right here? I want this exact name. So I'm just going to right click, go to rename. That's my name. I'm going to do a Control-C. So I've copied that name. Now I can delete that file. I'll select this PSD file, right click, rename. There it is. Control-V, put that in there. And now I'm going to open this file. So I'll open this file. I'm going to close this again. Here's my file. I'm going to start NDO. Notice NDO notices, hey, I'm in a NDO normal map file. Cool, I'm ready to go. And then I'll bring up 3Do over here. Let 3Do do some refreshing, and there we go. We are good to go. Okay, so how do I prevent this problem from happening? Well, if you want to save, so I'm going to play around here. I'm going to make a new layer here, and let's go to our paintbrush, and yeah, I'm going to, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do that. And I've got new stuff there, right? And I can go to 3Do. Okay, there we go. You can see it's changed. So I'll do a Control-S. I will also come over here because Control-S sometimes, sometimes I'm not really sure. I can hit this down arrow right here, do a file save, which you see it's still Control-S. And notice the asterisk up here in my tab is gone. So let me do another layer here, okay? Let me just add something new here. Come on, new layer, go. There we go. And get my paintbrush again. There we go. Convert that. See the asterisk up here indicating that there's new information? So I'll do a Control-S, and it saved it. Now, if I go File, Save As, and I change this name, that's great. But keep in mind that NDO is looking for that file. That is what NDO actually expects to be able to use. And so that becomes important to us. Okay, so that's how you can go about loading your project. So let me kind of walk through the loading again here, now that I've got this situation corrected, because I know some of you had issues with the NDO stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to close everything. So now I have a folder. Come here. A folder with, where is it? It's on my desktop, isn't it? Yes. So I have a folder with my NDO work right here. I'm going to grab this pcube1 normal. I'm going to drag it into here. Close this window because I don't care about that. Go ahead and start NDO. And I am ready to go and do my NDO stuff. And I can bring 3Do back up. And 3Do knows what the OBJ file is because the OBJ file is stored in that preview folder, and there we go. Yes. Okay, so that is how to load an NDO project. Any questions? And that's also how to correct an issue with your NDO project if you happen to have saved it as a different file name or whatever. All right, any questions? Just let me know.